We come from an era where we had where media access was extremely selective and very limited. Like, if you were one of the few human beings that had publicity, meaning that you could go on Hot 97, you could be on the Source, you could be on MTV, it automatically elevated you to a completely different place, right? But we live in a different place now. We live in a social media era, which completely changed it. So I recently interviewed Welvin the Great. So you're getting booked for walkthroughs now?
Yeah.
Yeah? Can I ask how much it costs to book Welvin for a walkthrough?
Right now he's at about 4,500.
4,500.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4,500, he'll come through.
Yeah.
Hopefully there'll be some bitches.
I'm gonna have some on me tonight, right?
You got that guy. You had 50 Tyson. You know, you got, Wings, the dude with the eyes that are a little too far apart. You know what I mean? A-Town and so forth.
Yeah.
How do you feel about mentally disabled people becoming stars?
Wait, these people, they are mentally disabled? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they just looked at funny.
How do you feel about that type of thing?
I feel like, damn, I don't know what I feel like. Like, cause it's weird, cause I didn't know they was disabled, like, the whole time. I just thought that, they were just...
Yeah, like, for example, 50 Tyson's autistic. I know that for a fact.
I didn't know none of that.
Right.
So
it becomes a little less funny once you find that out.
It's less funny, yeah, because... so, damn, I think this is the first time you asked me and I ain't have an answer, because I definitely didn't know that they were actually dealing with, like, things like that. I just thought they just looked at different. So, at the end of the day, God bless them, and get money whichever way you can, and I guess, God bless, definitely. Definitely didn't know that they were disabled.
You know what was interesting about the Welvin interview, and this kind of just altered the way I look at male-female relationships forever, is that, halfway through, at first we were kind of joking around about who got bitches, asking him how many bitches he got.
That's his thing.
Right. And halfway through the interview, I actually realized that, well, number one, he gets $4,500 to do a walkthrough these days.
Wow, that's salute.
He got pictures with Chris Brown. He got pictures of Chris Brown with fucking Fat Joe, like whatever else.
Scarface,
all that, right? But they start going into specific stories about when he's out, doing his on tour or whatever else. He's actually fucking, like, he's actually getting groupies and all that type of shit. Like, you know what I mean?
It's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. It's like I was saying to the other day, like, I seen, like, Tahiri, she had a party, and I forget, was it Scarface or Redman, and they had a party right next to her. And what do you get mad at Tahiri for having her party jam packed, or you get mad at people for not coming out and supporting hip hop? You got all these people that say real hip hop, and then a certain venue comes to your town and they be like, oh, it's raining. Oh, I don't have the right outfit. But Tahiri's fans, the people that's trying to, like, because most of the people who are fans of women on Instagram are men who wants to fuck them. Let's just be clear. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, Amber Rose is cool with me. She tweeted out one of my records the other day, Instagrammed it out, mad. But if you look at her and you look at her comments, it's most men like, man, I would love to be in there. I would love to have that. I would love to hit that. So let's just be clear. Men are horny dudes. I think women are just as horny. I just think men don't know how to control it, so we'll say it.
You know dudes who have sex with mentally retarded women?
No. This is the point. This is the point I'm making. So what I'm saying is, but that's the era we're living in. It's like Tahiri is my homegirl. Amber Rose is my homegirl. We're cool. So on and so forth. All these, these women who are beautiful. These men follow them.
Yeah, mine too. I mean, Amber's been in my house.
Right. You know what I'm saying? They follow them to smash them, though. You know what I'm saying? They don't look at them like how we would see them. You know what I'm saying? And it's pretty much the same with these people. These guys are lucky famous. I don't want to say lucky famous like...
Lucky famous. Interesting term. I never heard that before.
Yeah, they're lucky famous.
Lucky
you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're laughing at them, but they're actually laughing at you as well. Yeah. They kind of get the joke. They're in on the joke. Yeah. Where as opposed to back in the days, when they was in school, they were probably the butt of the joke. The butt of the joke. And for them to...
And they not get nothing out of it.
And not get nothing out of it. So for them to use Instagram and to use Twitter and all this social media and become lucky famous, and because the girls become lucky famous the same way. You know, you could date the right person and you could be famous and people still don't know what the fuck you do. You know what I'm saying?
Carucci.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, I don't, you know, I mean, I don't want to be specific, but you know what I'm saying?
Well, just to be totally honest, I mean, I'm not throwing anyone under the bus, whatever else. Right. No one heard of Carucci before she started dating Chris Brown.
Right.
She wasn't a successful model or actress or whatever else. Right. And she's used that to have opportunities and stuff like that. But I mean, you could say lucky famous. Yeah, she managed to attract a very famous man, and from his vicinity.
And the thing about it is, as long as you could make a career and build off of that, I don't see nothing wrong. Now, you got to realize everybody who's picking up their hosting gigs and who's picking up this money, this is actually 15 minutes. Like, this is the 15 minutes. Like, at least if you're a rapper, you have a career, you're going to have to flop, you're going to have to, the record label going to have to drop you. This is not that. You can actually, this fame that you have can go away tomorrow. So one, save your money, and two, make it into an enterprise where you know you're selling shirts and you're you know what I'm saying, you got the Jordan Connect because the Jordan people want to give it to you, and you know what I'm saying, and save some of them Jordans. Don't wear them all. You might have to sell them. You know what I'm saying, and you be an entrepreneur for this. And if they do that, I respect it.
Well, you know, yesterday I interviewed Antoine Dotson.
The song, it did go gold, and that was a couple of years back, but I had received the Platinum Record Award in the mail last year because it had went platinum. So I'm like, wow, this song went platinum on an accident. Imagine what I could do on purpose. And that's why I started going into the studio, writing my upcoming album. It comes out at the end of the summer, and it's called On Purpose. My first single released May 11th, the day of my fight, called Do To Me.
They took that little news thing, right, and they turned it into a song.
Right, he gets nothing out of it.
No.
Okay.
Quite the opposite.
Wow.
So they took that little news thing, they're raping everybody, you know, they call it the Intruder song, right? Do you know how many copies that song sold?
Gotta be like in the millions.
Platinum.
Wow.
That song, the Bed Intruder song, went platinum.
God bless him. God bless him.
How many platinum singles do you have?
I got one.
You have one.
One.
And you've devoted how much of your life to rap?
At least 18 years. And I have one platinum album and 4 gold albums.
No, how many singles though?
One single.
One platinum
single. No, a Homeboy, one of them.
So on a certain level, you and Antoine Dotson are on an equal playing field.
And nah, he might be a little bit more than me, man. Fuck it. He has a platinum single now. I haven't had a platinum single now.
Yeah. So well, it's been a few years. But
a few years. But you know, in the 2015s and the teens.
Crazy, isn't it?
Not a problem. I see no problem with it. Yeah. I do not envy that man not one bit. Not one bit. I do not envy none of them, not one bit. All I want to see them is continue to get money. And just know that you better make a song or you better like do something like that because this goes away. Because now, on the contrary, now look at 50 Tyson. It's the first time I've heard of 50 Tyson again since you brought him up.
Quite a while. Yeah, and actually when I put up the Instagram of Antoine Dotson, and the reason why we interviewed him was because he's got a celebrity boxing match coming up with some.
I did see that.
You know what I'm saying? And everyone's like, why are you bothering? Why are you bothering? This was 6 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, you see all these comments like, why don't you interview me too then if you just interview this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? And it's an interesting type of thing, man. We living in a different place
we living in, like I said, man, you know, it's crazy. Eminem is a king in his own right. He has changed hip hop. Before Eminem, all the white guys you would probably try to say, and I'm not dissing any of them, but besides the Beastie Boys, was kind of dressing black, was kind of trying to be black.
Gucci being the guy that he is, as soon as he would introduce me to somebody else that's big or major or meant something to him, he'll brag about me, but he'll brag the fact that I don't drink, smoke, or cuss, or